just online.
No, you know what's cool? This is what I want to talk about. With the Jackson Brown, like real low in the background. We're not even gonna edit that. It's like actually in the clip, and it's analog too.
Yeah.
Johnny now works for us.
True story.
He's not answering, he's calling people back who email us.
The
Because you guys, you deserve to be heard, but we don't need to know the whole story. I mean, there's a lot of people calling, and he's burnt out.
We're real people too.
But if you're ready, whatever you're trying to say, you should just say it.
We're real people with emotions.
Yeah.
It's a lot for Johnny to hear all this gnarly, crazy.
So from like 1 a.m. I get a call and a girl in Texas who's like in a bathtub slamming crystal meth, wants to come here but doesn't have any money. Tells me her whole life story. She's on the street, yada yada. By like 3 a.m. I'm like declining calls. By 7 a.m. I'm getting emails and messages. My kid's dying. I got cancer. I got leukemia. My mom just died. My brother's on the streets. Can you find him? And we got one today that was just, I love your videos. I really appreciate what you're doing. The rest have been like people on the verge of suicide. And so it's like, it takes everything I have to not become jaded. And I don't want to be, So I just got to take 30 minutes to decompress, recenter myself with the Holy Spirit. Because I want to really care. So I try and put my heart into it.
Care.
But sometimes I do care. Because I can see how after like 20 years though, like I have a lot more empathy for cops and firemen.
Empathy for cops.
Empathy for cops and firemen. Because all they get are the worst calls. Like no one's ever like, hey, come rescue my happy situation.
You can't stop Johnny. He wasn't even fazed by anything I was doing. Continue. I'm just giving you a good soundtrack.
No, but think about a cop's life. Like only the people that call Graceland are at the end of their rope. They're always like desperate, broken, vulnerable, and want help. And 99% of them have like no resources. So I'm constantly referring to like homeless shelters and Claire Foundation and
You know what
Cry
we
Help.
need? Here's what we need. We need help. We have a high volume of people coming to us, and we can vet people on the phone and figure out who deserves help. We just need money.
Yeah.
Or, no, look, we don't need money. We need, I think there's multiple houses. We could open more houses. Yeah. This thing is like scalable. So if you're interested in that, hit me up.
If you are like with the Sheridan or the Hyatt Regency, if you are the Hilton family, we'd like to scale up and start helping less privileged people with.
No, but the story of Johnny, how he showed up. We have footage of him in this very room doing step work with me, and now here he is a couple years later, and
60 pounds heavier.
No, but honestly, bro, this what you're doing is like the hardest, most important part of the job.
I know. It's the OCD. It's really. Where would I be without that?
That's probably.
He got me these shoes because I had a Chinese fetish where I would go on these fake shoe sites and I would buy like fake Gucci's and shit. And it was like a 1 month phase, and now I look at them and I'm just like, ugh. It's so much better to be real. I got real Reeboks. I'd rather have a pair of real Reeboks
Real sobriety.
than real sobriety. None of that California soul shit.
I think we're good.
Yeah.